The story of Ondo Ekimogun begins in the 16th century in the ancient city of Oyo. The Alafin of Oyo, the paramount ruler, received joyous news. His wife had given birth to twins, a boy and a girl. This event, however, was met with mixed emotions. In Yoruba land, twins were often considered sacred, but in Oyo, their birth was a bad omen, a taboo that threatened the Alafin's reign. Faced with this dilemma, the Alafin, bound by tradition and fear, made a difficult decision. He ordered the twins to be taken away from the palace. This was to appease the gods and ensure the stability of his throne. The twins, named Orere and Olu, were thus set adrift from their royal lineage. They were destined for a different fate, far from the walls of Oyo. Their exile, however, would not be the end of their story. It marked the beginning of a remarkable journey southwards. This journey would lead them to establish a new kingdom and shape the destiny of a people. Their names, Orere and Olu, would forever be etched in the annals of Ondo history. Forced into exile, the twins Orere and Olu embarked on a perilous journey southwards. They were accompanied by a small group of loyalists. This journey was fraught with danger and uncertainty. They faced wild animals, harsh weather, and hostile tribes. Despite the hardships, they were guided by a sense of purpose and destiny. Along their route, they interacted with various communities. They shared their culture and learned from the people they encountered. They absorbed new customs and traditions, enriching their own heritage. Their journey was not just a physical one, but a metaphorical one as well. They were moving away from the rigid traditions of Oyo. They were heading towards a future where they could define their own destiny. Little did they know, their journey would leave an indelible mark on the landscape and history of what is now southwestern Nigeria. After months of arduous travel, Orere, Olu, and their followers arrived at a place called Epin. Epin offered them respite from their long journey. They decided to settle there temporarily. They built homes and established a small community. The land was fertile, and they thrived. The twins were revered for their wisdom and leadership. They introduced new ideas and skills to the people of Epin. They fostered trade and established diplomatic relations with neighboring communities. Epin, under their influence, flourished. However, fate had other plans for Orere and Olu. Epin was not their final destination. It was a stepping stone on their path to fulfilling their true destiny. Their time in Epin, though temporary, left a lasting legacy. It laid the foundation for the kingdoms they would later establish. Section 4. Ile Oluji, where Orere founded a kingdom. As Orere and Olu grew older, a difference in opinion arose between them. Orere, the elder twin, was a man of action and ambition. He desired to establish a powerful kingdom of his own. Olu, on the other hand, was known for her wisdom and diplomacy. The disagreement led to an amicable separation. Orere, along with a group of followers, decided to move further south. He settled in a place he named Ile Oluji, meaning the home of Oluji. Here he established his own kingdom. Orere became the first Jegun of Ile Oluji, a title that continues to this day. He ruled with wisdom and strength. He expanded his kingdom's territory and influence. Orere's legacy as a warrior king and a just ruler solidified Ile Oluji's place in history. Section 5. Ondo, the legacy of Princess Olu. Meanwhile, Olu remained in Epin, consolidating her power and influence. However, she yearned for a place of her own. Guided by divine inspiration, she consulted an Ifa oracle. The oracle instructed her to proceed southwards until she found a place where her wooden staff sank into the ground. Following the oracle's instructions, Olu set out on her own journey. She eventually reached a place where her staff miraculously sank into the ground. It was here, at this spot, that she decided to establish her own settlement. This settlement would later become the city of Ondo. Olu, renowned for her wisdom and compassion, became the first ruler of Ondo. She assumed the title of Oba, Pupupu, meaning the king who pacifies the land. Under her reign, Ondo flourished, becoming a center of trade, culture, and learning.